Let's meet your home team.
Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Greg. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Now the starting group for the visitors. He gets it in there.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Beyond the arc, sinks it from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Gray, right now averaging 5.5 a game. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. And we're about a minute into the first. To the left side wing. That three's off the mark. To the middle. And a missed layup.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Inside. And he taps it home with authority.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Takes the three. That one no good. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Basket counts.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
From behind the arc. Thompson pulls it in. Gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Right wing. Takes a three. Gray, no good. Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And here is Thompson, averaging around 6 a game. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
This one for 3. Drills it from deep. He's got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Gray. There's the triple. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist of the night.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Let's take this time to see the teams who were picking the most pockets over the past month.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter. To stop the drought. The shot no good. Gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Over to the wing. Releases. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
We've got 1:08 left in the opening quarter. Step back shot. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. The ball goes to the red team. Substitution in the quarter.
Gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
There's a screen. There's 39 seconds left now in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Jacks up a 3. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Out to the right wing. He shoots it. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. That one is off. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Up by 12. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Lets it go. The shot off that time.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Here's the pick to the inside. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Here's Mendoza. Down low. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Crosses over, and he gets the jumper to drop. Thompson's gotten his first basket of the night.
Showing off the dribble moves, able to create for himself. I love it.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, BA, it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you. A lot of conversation in the NBA about expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver said there are clearly markets out there that are very interested and will run through a process. I'm looking forward to it. There's an enormous amount of interest out there. It's on the league to look at it holistically. Brian?
All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Over to the left wing, fires from deep, counted. All three of his attempts have gone in.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on, they're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now here's Thompson, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Can't hit that one. Gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Takes it inside.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Will it go? Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there. Gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. There's a screen. Gets the 3 to fall. 13 points in the game.
Well, that's his third triple of the game and his second in this quarter. He is heating up.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Let's see who's the loudest.
Since we have a moment, let's see who's leading in assists this season. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. To stop the run. That one's off. He's 1 for 6.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock. The 11-footer. Got it.
Number 4.
Give him 8.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
A minute 39 left to play in the second quarter. They set the pick from outside the arc. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And they pick up 2.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. A minute 9 left in the second. The baseline J is on the way. That's another miss. 1 for 7 in this contest.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. To stop the drought, 3-pointer. Thompson pulls it in.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Releases. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. He gets it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And through 1 half, it hasn't even been close. Delivering the blowout. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back.
I give credit to their opponent, forcing shooters off their spots, making them uncomfortable.
Yeah, it looks like these guys came in unprepared for that.
And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. A lot of young talent in the league this season.
We're around the halfway point, and these guys aren't slowing down a bit. We'll see who turns on the Jets and pulls away in the race.
Which rookies hit that wall along the way? Bam!
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Shooting a low 30% from the floor. All alone. Jump shot is good. Gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Three-pointer. The 3 is up. And the three-pointer goes. He has 6.
Showing good vision. Finds an open teammate out on the perimeter.
About a minute played here in the second half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He shoots. Good as the jump shot falls.
Well, he's shooting a high percentage, but not taking enough shots, in my opinion. He needs to be more aggressive on offense.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. pause, let's update you on the best rebounding teams in the NBA over the previous 10 games.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
Got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. The shot, no good.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Off the mark, making him 5 for 6 now. Gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the NBA studies other leagues. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "I'm a fan of what baseball did with the pitch clock and the size of bases, increasing the engagement and the entertainment value of the game. If they're able to make changes, certainly we shouldn't be afraid to do the same." Back over to you, Brian.
Forward thinking. Allie, thank you.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. To the paint. Comes up empty down low.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Pass to Gray. Throws it up high. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. On Tuesday, then on Thursday.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
Number 4, RJ. Number 4.
Shooting just 34% so far in this one. To the right side. The 3 ball. The shot misses. Gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. 14 points for him.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
3-pointer off the mark. Gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Tries it from 19, and he gets it to go.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
To the middle. Puts up a three. He can't get that one to fall.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
On the wing, Thompson. They set the screen. And the layup is good.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Gone cold here in this third quarter, just 3 of 9. Corner shot. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Going just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Number 4, first personal foul, first team foul. Substitution on the court.
Shooting poorly, just 29% from the floor in this game. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. From the high post. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Can't connect from short range. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Delivering the blowout. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, BA. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Lets the three fly. That shot missing.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
To the wing on the left. From deep. And no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Fires at the elbow. That one doesn't drop. Gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot, so he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
three is up. It doesn't go for him.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Torres goes to the fadeaway.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
They still need this. Launches it, fires in the triple.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Inside, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
There are usually one or two mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, BA, we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually, it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
There's the three. Gets the three ball to go.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
From downtown, he drops it from range.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Two minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Shooting two.
And he knocks down the first one. So both teams changing it up here. And he can't hit the second. And they tell players, your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less, Grant.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy. You know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career. Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
Down low. A minute 31 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Banked it in off the glass.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight. Well, you want to shoot a high percentage from the floor? That's where you go with the ball.
1:07 left in the fourth. To the wing, right side. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the three. No good. Gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. The three connects from downtown.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. From the arc. The offensive rebound. And And so the road team gets the W in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. As we leave, we present our player of the game.